Do you want to hear a story, chat? I went back to that therapist. This dude fucked me up. There is not one chastity cage in all of existence that could contain my raw power. Anyway, look at this. It's like an actual outfit and everything. Finster? A sense of style? What? My God. This is something a girl would wear, like a real girl. Like in real life. I did this. I did this. I bought this. I bought this. Look at these trousers, dude. They're f***ing awesome. Those pits, though? What the fuck? You know, we had a good run, you know? Like, the OnlyFans and everything. You know, people found me attractive for a bit. You know, I had a good year, dude. Anyway, guys, I guess now this is all over. What do we do now? I lost a bet, chat, and I'm required to show you this. I'm not wearing boobies, I'm wearing a bra, though. I have to show you something. Me and Hitch have been playing video games an awful lot. Apparently, I'm legally required to show you this. I've been playing Modern Warfare 3. I'm not very good at this game. I'm very bad at this game. This was a good game of mine. Positive KD. But, you know, fucking course, can't have anything. Every video game I can ever play, Hitch will beat me, and I swear to God. I used to be better than him at so many goddamn things, too. If you don't know, Hitch is like, he's kind of like my right-hand man in this, doing fucking everything. I've known him for, like, how many years have I known? I've known him for so goddamn long. You lost your guy skill. You start dressing up as a girl for long enough, and you just get shit at video games? Is that really what you just... what you suggested? You little shit. Anyway, I beat Hitch so goddamn hard in one game once that he downloaded hacks. I just want to put that out there. I don't know if that account got banned, but yeah, I 1v1'd Hitch and he went like, oh, I gotta go get it. I gotta get out food. He went away for like 5 minutes. He came back and fucking destroyed me. And then his account got banned, I think. You're so bad at video games, Sniperwolf copies you. Where's my glasses? Hold on. 1 minute.
Nice classy bird. Thumbs up.
I do a really good impression of Sniperwolf, I think. There you go.
F1nn has really stepped up the fashion game.
I can yeah. Wait. Dude, yo, thumbnail guy. Anyway, fellas, how's things been? Holy shit. I've been fucking doing shit, man. I've got a story that's gonna be hard to tell.
One distraction later.
I want to show you something. Helen just linked it in chat, and it was on the Reddit. I want to see more stuff on the Reddit, because I check all the time, and there used to be some good memes. Look at this shit, right? I saw some photoshops, which are usually weird, but... they photoshopped Ashley blonde, and Ashley wants to go blonde. Chat, do you think she should dye her hair blonde? I think that looks actually kind of cool. It looks like a completely different person, but it looks nice, right? The one I want to show you, though, isn't of Ashley, because they also photoshopped me with blonde hair, and... chat? It's kind of okay. It's not that bad. I'm not gonna do it, don't get me wrong, but damn.
For Sniperwolf cosplay, you need to upgrade your booba.
Like, I need to upgrade the booba. I can't put cleavage out. Like, I can flex. It's about all I got, really, to make them bigger. I mean, I could put something in there, but then you don't see them. And also, it doesn't match. Also need to dock someone to be Sniperwolf. Allegedly. Do you want to hear a story, chat? I'ma warn you. Bad story. I was meant to stream, like, really recently. Here's what happened. I went back to that therapist. I was meant to stream a few days ago, but I swear to God, this dude fucked me up. I thought, oh, tee-hee ha-ha, let's go to funny therapist, man. So, to give you an update, if you don't know, I went to this therapist a while back, right? And we got a big giggle, hee-hee-ha-ha, because he did this thing that was like called a muscle test. And we all collectively went, well, okay, fine. It involved putting my arm up, pushing it down, pinching muscles, saying numbers until something happened, right? And we all collectively went, ah, yes, that's a real science, you know? It takes a while to train and everything. But I went in this time and went, hey, it's been on my mind. I gotta ask. It's been like a couple weeks at this point. What the fuck was that, dude? I was expecting like a scientific answer. We did not say that's a real science. No, but it is a real science. I went, hey man, could you just explain what that was and how it works? And he went, there's a lot of different explanations. And I started to doubt him. And my God, was I right to. Just vibes in it. I'm not fucking with you. Immediately out the gate, he went, well, it's about your chi. Your chi? Oh no. Oh no, it's not science. Oh no. Oh no. And this is like, dude, I swear to God, this is a guy that's like dealing with like neurodivergent, like people with like PTSD and shit. I'm like, oh fuck. Okay, dude, I got 3 stories for you today on this from this one session, but it fucked me up like so bad that I didn't stream. Anyway, we did do that again, by the way. It got nothing out of it yet again. Here's what I did this time. One of the things, he had me do the same thing, arms out like that, and then I don't remember what he called this. What he did was, again, trying to push your arms down and everything, and then he would poke random parts of it. Like he poked my head, my forehead, he poked like my chest, and then poked here and went, what the fuck? It's a heart thing. I love this guy. I love him. It's a heart thing. And at this point in the session, because I'm skipping a little bit, I have lost my will to ask questions, and I'm going to tell you why later. It's just I want to build to it. But what the fuck? And then, you know what he did to fix that? Was he went, okay, come here. We have 2 different chairs, you know, therapy. And he goes, sit in my chair. Well, you know, for the purpose of the experiment, whatever, sit in my chair.
Hi.
And then what he did while I was sitting in his chair, I don't know what the fuck he did. I have no clue. Oh, he mentioned something to do with acupuncture. And I made a joke that's like, do you have needles back there? And he went, haha, no. And we just moved on. He also did hypnosis. Dude, I'm telling you, there's so much. There's so much. Anyway, how he figured out my heart problems, I thought he said you have a heart murmur and got really scared. But either way, he sat me down on his seat and he went around behind me. He went around behind me and he just put this is my head. He just put his hand on my head like that. Or like that, like just like a fine, like that. I couldn't tell because he was behind me. So I just the hand on my head like that. And we sat there for over 5 minutes in silence. Real doctor? No. No, he's not a doctor. This is a therapist. Therapist is not a protected term. I'm a therapist. You can do that. I can't say I'm a doctor, but I can say I'm a therapist. That's kind of, it's not a protected term in the UK. So, anyone can be. There's no training to be. The thing that followed, though, the reason why he did that, it was trying to get me to calm down. Why was Finster not calm?
Abort.
I'll tell you. People might know what this is, and I've forgotten, but Ashley knows because she wrote him an email, like an angry email, and just went, are you insane? Yep. I'll tell you about it. Hold on. Have you guys ever heard of something called EMDR? Eye movement desensitization, desensitization and reprocessing. Don't worry, it doesn't matter if you haven't, because I'm going to explain it. It's for people with trauma. What it is with this guy, because he put his own twist on it. He was really proud of that. By the way, this is like a really fucking, like, this type of therapy is fucking nuts and is like a really highly trained, like, you need to be able to work with people really well to be able to do this. But he's essentially just going like this.
To be honest, if it got me the chance to poke and grope you all I wanted, I too
like
would come up with many BS science excuses.
Yeah, right? So he's just doing this. It's intense, right? And then, without fucking warning me about what this was going to be like, I gotta give you guys some information on this, because otherwise it's not going to make sense. I had a not too great relationship, which had some stuff that, you know, at least would be good for EMDR. A little bit of trauma, right? Whatever. I haven't really told you guys about this, and I kind of never really will bring it up again. But either way, it's really not my favorite thing to talk about in the world. What this guy did was he went, we're gonna tackle that issue. I want you to think about the worst it ever was. I want you to think about the worst that relationship ever got for a couple minutes while he's doing this, right? He's gonna say, can you rate it, like, how like scared you feel on a scale of 1 to 10. He did it for 30 seconds and immediately I am just bawling my fucking eyes out. I am in tears. I'm like having trouble focusing on his fucking hand shit. Afterwards he goes, how you feeling? Like, how's the, you know, what and I went, bad? I just like threw like things. I went like that. And like on a scale I went like the same, man. And then we did that for 25 minutes.
Yeah,
did it change? No!
Actually did EMDR with a real doctor who works with vets. It wasn't fast, but it helped me enough that I was able to interact with society. Not perfect, but helped.
Yeah, you gotta have like at least someone to warn you, hey, this is what we're gonna do. Are you comfortable with that? I didn't even get that. That fucked me up for like 2 days at least, like 2 days after that day. Like I was weird with Ashley afterwards. Like I'd get really concerned about any time she was like, she didn't seem like she was really happy. I'd like run over and be like, are you good? What's wrong? Like, cause I was fucking scared. This guy fucked me up. Anyway, my God, it was funny. Now it's not. I'm not coming back. It was nuts. But he did do some funny shit, which was I mean, that one is funny to look back on. The genuinely funny shit is that, one, he did hypnotherapy, which we have a mod in chat that did the same thing and does actually swear by it, but fine. And then I haven't done the ketamine thing, but I've been feeling, like, way better. Absurdly better. Like, the last, like, 2 weeks, I don't know what happened, but it was great. Hypno Sissy. Yeah, he did, my therapist did, this stuff, he called it, Sissy Hypno. He ran and got this pink spiral, but it really wasn't my thing, so I just said, let's do the normal one, I guess, today. I put on my story, too. I put on my story, like, on Instagram, and I said, like, guys, I'm going back to that therapist, I'm gonna try and get some good stories, you know, and see what happens. Because I knew this guy wasn't really gonna help me, but it'd be funny for stream. And yeah, I didn't quite realize it was gonna be that bad.
Sissy Hypno, are you winding us up here?
Yes. I started going through Battle Pass DMs, you know, on the topic of sissies, to see what people send me. I was asked maybe 5-6 times, I was asked about a chastity cage, and I got the exact response. I gave the exact response every time. Someone goes, hey, Finn, when can we expect to see you in a chastity cage? And I go, there is not one chastity cage in all of existence that could contain my raw power! And that's how I answered every DM. Like, I'm just too big. As soon as they make one, when I see it on the news that they made a record-breaking one, then yeah, I'll look out for purchasing it. But, you know, not yet. You should need a welder to weld it around you. Yeah, I need someone to build it out. I need to, like, take a... You ever seen those 3D... Can I 3D scan my fucking cock and balls? You ever seen those 3D scanning apps? Like Polyscan or some shit like that? You ever heard of one of those? You can, like, LiDAR scan with, like, iPhones and stuff, because they've got the little LiDAR scanner in them. You can, like, LiDAR scan your room and get it in 3D. I could, like, 3D clone. Like, if I just sat there and went like that, and, you know, I could, like,
guys, 4
get
months.
my exact measurements and everything. LiDAR dick scanner, dude. Guys, $1 million business idea. Polycam doesn't work well for this, I heard. You heard? That's way too niche. This really specific app doesn't work well for this really specific purpose I heard on the internet somewhere. Dude. What a self-report.
Challenge accepted for the largest chastity cage ever.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, speaking of Battle Pass DMs,
hey, buddy.
Icky leaked one of hers recently. They said that she and the other girl had great chemistry, lol.
Yeah, I know that. You wanna know why I know that? It's all I heard about for a whole day. Screw you, Ashley. Thank you. That little motherfucker. She is a... bitch. She showed me that DM immediately in the morning and brought it up, I think, like 3 or 4 times throughout the day. Couldn't keep hearing that one. So on Reddit, fucking everyone. You and the other girl are doing so good. My God. Yeah. Okay. Me and Ashley made 2 different videos. One of them released on hers, one of them released on mine as a pay-per-view, because they're kind of a lot. And, yay. That's just great. I was, like, talking, though. I don't know if I was talking in Ashley's video, but I definitely talked in mine. Can I tell you a story about Peachjars, chat? When I first got introduced to Peachjars, the way that she introduced herself was, like, I got brought into a call with Riza and with Peach, and then I went, oh, hey, I'm Finn, and, what, you know, I do fucking Minecraft YouTube and shit. And Peachjars goes, I'm Peach, I'm a whore. That was it. And then I knew Peachjars' personality completely from there. We're really good buddies. I know her inside and out. That's all the information I ever needed about her.
Did that congressman use his campaign funds to subscribe to your OF? Open mouth smile.
Hold on. Okay, shit. Hold on a minute. No, sorry, it's fake news. But I'm gonna show you. I saw this tweet and it was great. I saw this tweet from Dexterra that said, you know, U.S. Congressman George Santos reported using campaign funds on OnlyFans, and so I... It's actually really sweet once you get to know him, you know? He's actually a very good boy. He's a submissive, wouldn't you know? Crazy. He actually did use campaign funds on OF, though. Yeah, just not mine, but God, can you imagine the girl that actually has the real screenshot of that? Or guy. You know? Can you imagine them? Anyway, makeup done. Whee! Chat, what do you think? What do you think of the fit, chat? What do you think? What? SCP113 is pretty good. What's that? Dude, I started watching a bunch of the SCP stuff. No, it's a stone. What the fuck? Stone that switches a person's gender down to the cellular level. Secure contain project. Ah, I'm learning. Hold on, I want to skim through this video a little bit. I want to see what the fuck it is. Alright, what's this thing?
When placed against the flesh of a living thing with sex chromosomes, the organism's gender and sex-associated physical characteristics are changed in some way.
Bro, 5 comments in a row. Need, want, please give, want, I need, wish this was real.
Stage 1 lasted approximately 0.2 seconds, as the stone bonded with the cells it was touching, causing a chemical change and leaving a small amount of tissue damage comparable to a mild burn.
Oh, wouldn't it be like, oh, my skin! Oh, my skin! It's so smooth. It's so smooth and hairless.
As soon as this process began, the D-Class could not remove the stone from their hand.
That's how it starts, buddy. It's called a downward spiral, actually.
It was firmly attached to the skin, and would not be removed until the process was complete.
Force femme.
The D-Class reported feeling nauseous, and promptly vomited on the floor of the exam room. Next, they reported a stinging sensation throughout their body.
Chat, is this worth it? I want to see what happens. Oh my god, they explain gender.
Came loose from their hand and clattered to the floor. After this, a full physical was performed, and the D-Class was
Do they have boobs?
determined to have undergone dramatic physical changes, all of their primary and secondary sexual characteristics altered permanently. SCP-113's effect on
Humans with binary.
It is still difficult to determine the sort of impact that the stone might have on someone with a non-binary gender identity, or if the stone in fact takes gender identity into account at all.
Oh my god, this is just male to female speedrun. Or apparently the other. But like, touch it again. Oh wait, true! This is just what happened to me. They're talking about like fucking, I wonder what happens if you take like, you know, it's unclear what the mental effect is. I got that! I got the answer to that. Pretty fucking cool. It's a complex answer, but you know, we're figuring literally a switch. I guess it's not as fun of a switch if you have to go through like immense physical pain and nausea.
They wanted to determine what would happen to someone who was re-exposed.
To the stone.
What the fuck? Chat, they're doing it.
Would it reverse its own effects, essentially turning them back to the person they were before?
The
my God,
experiment.
the
Would
loophole.
it
Transform them further? Would it harm them?
I think it's gonna do this. This is what it's gonna do. Every touch of the stone. Ba-da-da-da-da. It's that.
Several of the original D-Class personnel used in 113's human trials were brought back for another round of experimentation, as well as a new D-Class to test the effects of immediate re-exposure. First, the D-Class who had never been exposed to SCP-113 had the stone placed on his bare arm. Immediately it attached itself to him and the transformation began. After the transformation was complete, and the rock detached from his arm, the attending scientists waited a duration of 60...
Is this chat, is this called... Okay, well, I just got the name of it. SCP-113. That's a funny name to call Twitch chat. That's a terrible joke.
seconds before reattaching it. In order to avoid excessive tissue damage, the stone was placed on his other arm for a second trial. Almost immediately, the subject began to cry out in immense pain, writhing on the exam table and begging for
My
the stone
ass!
to be removed.
My ass is getting too fat, dog! Oh, fuck! Oh, God! There are E-cups now, dude!
Of course, at this point, it had already bound to his cells and could not be taken off. During stage 2,
His? Excuse me, SCP-113? Maybe... What are we doing here? Excuse me?
liver began to swell, and he began to enter the early phases of kidney failure. By the time stage 4 was complete and the stone could be removed, the subject had passed out from the pain. An immediate physical examination determined that the subject had significant damage to his liver and kidneys.
This is HRT? Wait a sec. Hold on. Wait, if you take too much HRT, that's also what happens. Wait, what the fuck? HRT stone, dude. The infinity stone of fucking hormone replacement therapy. What the fuck?
As well as a loss of bone density and massive tissue damage on the...
What the fuck? Dude, wait a second. Who wrote this? Which transgender deviant art story writer did this? What pad did this come out of?
Finally, his genitals appeared to have completely disappeared.
Not even replaced anything. Just fucking gone like Barbie doll, dude.
Leaving a smooth surface behind on the pubic area.
Oh, holy shit, it is.
That of a doll. Re-exposure after a significant amount of time had passed had a much higher success rate than immediate
Oh, they went back.
and the rest of the test subjects survived their second transformation at the hands of
Did
SCP-113.
they go back?
However-
Wait, I can't remember. Were they a guy to go in with? I forgot what the fuck. Did it swap them or did it...
It did not return them to the
Oh.
state they were in.
They got giga-chatted.
Before their first exposure to the stone. Some of them experienced no physical changes at all, save for a small amount of tissue damage where the stone touched their skin. Others experienced physical changes that had nothing to do with their sex characteristics. One subject's eyes changed color from green to...
Was that guy an elf? You get those like nano like elf ears thing?
purple, while another subject suffering from male pattern baldness emerged from the experiment with...
Wait,
full head of...
it's HRT! This is the same shit! This is the HRT rock. What the fuck? You can be an elf girl, chat. If you change, you could. There's a possibility you either get purple eyes or you're an elf girl.
Some of the changes were more dramatic.
Oh
One
my.
sub-
Okay, right. Worth the risk to turn into this thing or?
ended up with feathers sprouting all over the surface of her skin. Another lost all of his teeth. One particularly odd test subject seemed completely ordinary and unchanged, until his physical examination. During the exam, it was discovered that all of his internal organs had changed places inside of his body. Their configuration turned completely upside down. He seemed otherwise unharmed and able to function as normal, and still works at the foundation
Is that how Deadpool was created?
Patient.
to this day. Even when exposure is spaced out, the more times a person comes into contact with SCP-113, the stranger the effects get. The details have been expunged from the
Chad, what do you think? Is it worth it? Here's the deal. Finster gives you Big Rock. If you touch Big Red Rock, you have a 100% chance of changing, like, sex, right? Like, just every cell in your body, right? If you hold it too long, you will grow feathers all over you, though. It's completely random what too long is, but you either become, like, Big Titty Bimbo GF or Feather Girl. You know what I mean? Would I still be ugly? No. Wait, yes. No, I'll give you go up 2 points. You know what I mean? Just to make it more interesting. Sexy feathers? No, like strange creature feathers. You know, you're a creature. Not a bird person. You're just a person with feathers. Like, you can't really wear clothes really anymore. You're gonna lose them. They fucking hurt, you know? Chat, would you like some NSFW tips? Tips that Finster's learned through no reason? Here's a tip. When you're choking someone, or being choked, you want to make sure you're not blocking this. You're not pushing down on that. This can really fuck you up. But your carotid artery, both sides of your neck, really easy to get. If you want to block those, when you go lightheaded, you know, you'll go lightheaded and shit, but you will not die. Never block the windpipe. When you choke someone, you want to put, like, all the pressure, like, there and there, right? If you're into, like, the idea of the breath thing, then you block the mouth and nose like that. Far safer way. Don't get hurt, kids. Do your shit right. Make sure your partner's safe and you're safe. This is education. You're welcome. You can still kill with a blood choke. Yeah, you can, but it's like really hard to accidentally do that, is my point. Be way easier for you to tell when something's wrong because, you know, you'll fade out instead of like, oh shit, I can't breathe immediately. And at what point I can't breathe becomes really dangerous, you're never gonna really know. And you can crush that thing, yeah. So like, windpipe danger. We used to do like kind of sparring and judo and stuff, and you used to get choked out. So I've been choked out by so many fucking people. I've been choked by so many men. Like, I've been choked by so many people. I've been, oh my god. I've done a lot of like choke training throughout my life. We like putting. Do you have a new topic, Yumi? And by the way, just FYI, even doing that a little bit on my throat actually made me, my throat kind of hurt. Like, I'm just drinking a lot. So, like I'm saying, don't do that shit. That shit fucking sucks. It's not fun to be choked. I've been choked out before. That shit sucks. It's so panic-inducing immediately. You have like 1 second where you're like, oh, it's a bit worse than I thought. And then during that second, you're like, fucking panic mode. It sucks. What the fuck did Pokimane do? What the fuck is this?
When people are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies?
$28? Wait, for how many cookies? I'd pay that for like a lot of cookies.
It's 4 bags.
Oh.
$7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Ooh. Okay. I don't know why. Doesn't that just hit weird? Doesn't it just kind of? I guess $7 for a bag of cookies is a little steep, but it's not the craziest thing ever. Yeah, it just felt mean. You should probably just have them as $7 a bag. £60 shipping? Listen, I've shipped like merch and stuff, and I guess food stuffs are gonna be different. And you know, she's not Oreos. She's not like a $1 billion industry. I don't mind the price tag, but yeah, that clip is weird. I guess like she's being shit on a little bit, but god damn, imagine I was just like, imagine my response for like when I was getting and drama on Twitter was just like, if you're fucking ugly, just say so. Dude, it's a little bit of a shit response, dude. Oh, fuck it, let's find out. Pokimane Cookies. Pokimane calls out broke viewers who criticize the price of cookies. So out of touch, it's crazy. Yeah, well. Ooh, snazzy. Okay, let's see. Shop. This is not that bad. Is it just people thinking that it's 28 per cookie? I'm confused. Portions are terrible. Price is still bad. It's not great, no. It's 100 grams? What the fuck? That's nothing. Okay, that's like a that's tiny. How big is this bag? How big are the cookies? What the fuck? Wait, where are they? People are mad she's selling 16 ounces of cookies for $28 when the same company makes cookies that are 14 ounces for $9. She can sell them for whatever price she wants. People can just... Yeah. That's quite a bit. So she's white labeling it, right? Okay. Maybe not the best. How do they find out so fast? If you're gonna just like rebrand it, then I guess don't let people figure out how. Or at least like make it so you can't do it. I don't know what the fuck. This is just a bad idea. I don't think this would have been that bad if she didn't just call people broke, dude. Imagine being like a multi-millionaire and going like, broke. I got $7. Rot in the street, scum. No cookies for you, peon. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think that's the best way to handle it. Yeah, the little like gummy little dick things. I think Hitch sent me one of those. He also sent me an edible chocolate dick, which I ate. I chopped it up, but I ate it because it's free chocolate. And then he also sent me a mug that was one of the mugs that the heat changes. The mug reveals as the water gets warm. The photo that it revealed was that meme of the black guy with the giant dick. It's nuts. It's like one of my legs. So I've still got that, by the way. I talked about that today. Ashley talked about that today. What she was drinking out of it today, and I went, I'm taking that to the new house. That cup, that's one that we got to throw away all the other mugs. We can buy new mugs, but that one's staying. Fellas, I can feel my throat going. I'm a little tired. All right, boys. I will see you. Good night. Good night. Night.